Welcome, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading from November 3rd to November 9th. Let's see what's going on for Cancer. How are you doing? You know, November is not my month. Not at all. Oh my god. I am a summer person. I don't know about you, but I am a summer person through and through. And November is always kind of killing me. So, nevertheless, let's see what we have this week for Cancer. What's this week for Cancer? The Hanged Man, 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups, and the Empress. The bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Cups. Right, so, Cancer, I do feel there is a bit of a transformation here in regards to what you spend your time on. With the Hanged Man, I kind of like the Hanged Man, actually. It's not, for me, it's not very a negative card. It is a card of, I'll just see what happens, because right now I can't really do that much to change certain situations. So I need to let go. And from letting go, I'm literally gaining a new perspective. I'm probably getting ideas that I haven't had before. So the Hangman shows me there is a switch in perspective. There's a switch in perspective. However, I do see a lot of it's very interesting, because with the bottom of the deck we had the 3 of Cups, which shows me kind of the opposite of what else I'm seeing, specifically with the 4 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups. Those are all cards of kind of loneliness, of kind of being secluded, of keeping to yourself. I do see a lot of keeping to yourself. And it might be due to the weather. It might be because you're also not a summer person. Not a winter person. And we tend to feel often a little bit, I need to go back into my shell. It's not summer anymore. We're not out on the beach anymore. We're like right in our shell. But this can get very, very, very toxic, very negative. So as you can see with the 4 of Cups is like, something or someone is offering you a companionship, is offering you what's the word? Someone is wanting to be in your life, but you decide not to see it. You really, there's a lot of secluding that I see here. Except with the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles, it seems to be there's a lot of sharing and, sharing resources, sharing ideas, sharing help, really, if there's someone who needs help. It feels like you are the one who's there for them, but the opposite, you're more giving than you're receiving. And it's not that you're receiving because people are not giving you. It is because you don't want them. You don't want them to. 5 of Cups, typical card of walking away from things, thinking this is 100% worth walking away. I don't want to, I hate all of this. Only looking at the bad things and never looking at what's actually what you don't see right now, but what is there, the good stuff. However, with the Empress, I get a mixture of, I get a very mixture of feelings here. I get a mixture of, I can do this on my own and I need to do this on my own, but it's a bit unnecessary. There's some unnecessary, I need to do things on my own because no one's there for me, and I kind of don't want anyone's help anyway because they all suck. And it almost feels empowering to you. It feels empowering to be like this, and to know, you know, I can do it on my own. I mean, in Cancer, yeah, of course you can do it on your own, but do you really have to is a little bit the question, because again, like at the bottom of the deck, we have seen togetherness, hanging out with people, hanging out with your tribe, celebrating together. It feels like this is the secret, but you chose to completely ignore it. And yeah, I see there is something within you this week that is telling you, I need to be by myself. I need to stick to myself and completely and utterly just rely on myself. Let's have a look, Cancer, and what exactly is here that makes you so, I need to be by myself, and only through being by myself I'm gonna be free. I'm gonna be on top of it, and I'm gonna be free. Let's see. What is the what's Cancer not seeing here with the Five of Cups, or who is Cancer not seeing here with the Five of Cups? Let's have a look. Temperance and the Star. This is very watery, my dear. There's so much. I see so much pouring cups here. We have the Temperance and the Star. It's like one cup pouring into the other cup, and the other cup pouring into the full. You're seeing, what you're not seeing is everything that's already there. You're not seeing the abundance you actually have. And now, okay, look, I get it. Sometimes we are in a situation, or we are in the feeling of life in general, where we think we lack in something incredibly, because we may have gotten into the idea that we really want to be somewhere else, that we wanted to be someone else, that we wanted to be with someone else, and but we didn't really get there, because we only find ourselves in the situation right now because, you know, it's kind of this thing of the grass is greener on the other side. Do you know what's here is the grass is green on both sides? Why is it so dark suddenly? Sorry. It's like the grass is green on both sides, but we only think the grass is greener on the other side. So we tend to keep to ourselves, and we tend to like not trust other people as much, and tend to kind of, you know, wallow in our own misery. I want to say there's a little bit of misery happening that is very, very made by our own thoughts. It is not accepting the help that we wanted. Not that we wanted, the help that we need, really. It's not accepting anything. It's not accepting it. It's not seeing the good that's already there. And it's thinking this is what makes us stronger. But here's the thing. With a Hanged Man, right? I have a feeling you didn't come to this conclusion out of the blue, right? It's like there was something in the past that had made you obviously into, I need to completely stop relying on anyone. I need to completely switch my perspective on how I'm dealing with things. And the only way I feel I can survive this is by completely relying on myself and pushing everything and everyone away. And while I'm doing this, I'm completely not seeing what's actually there, what's actually the abundance that actually is already in our lives. It is already there, but we think it's not. We think we choose to deliberately ignore it. We choose to deliberately ignore the people who are already in our lives, or at least very close by, very easily accessible. You just have to turn around and they are there. So maybe there is a feeling of, I have no one. I have no one. I don't know who to talk to. I don't feel connected to anyone. But it might be very well that they're actually not that far away. It might not necessarily even be people that you already know, but it could be people that you could very, very easily meet, but you think you will never meet them. That's a very interesting thing. You might think you will never meet those people that you need in your life, but they are very, very close by. They're like literally a step away. They're one step to the left. They're one step behind you. You just have to look around the corner, and there they are. But you think they're not, so you'll just choose to ignore it. And you're missing out on literally everything you want. It's kind of unfortunate, isn't it? So the message I want to give to you for this week is look what's behind you. Look what's around the corner. I fully get it. I fully get I need to do everything by myself because that's the safe option. Fully understand. And it's not 100% false. But we need other people. And obviously we don't just want random people. We want people we connect with. So I think the message I want to give to you this week is open your eyes. Really open your eyes of who might be around you, who might be just around the corner, who is able to give you the feeling back, the abundant feeling back that you obviously deep down really crave, but you kind of have given up. You went into this little corner of Four of Pentacles of like, yeah, I'm good. I guess I have everything I needed. I have enough. I don't deserve more anyway. And while thinking you don't deserve more anyway, and like keeping so much to yourself, you're missing out so much. So for this week, I'm telling you, go a little bit against what you feel you want to do. You feel you want to stick to yourself, go into your shell, but you're missing out. You're missing out. Incredible. So I think there is a lot you don't see. There is a lot of people, affection, love that is like literally waiting for you. You just need to turn around and look. You just need to turn around and look. So take a deep breath and try to believe in that it's actually still there for you. Try to believe that it's not the end yet, and that you do not have to be satisfied with the little things you have that do not feel like full abundance. You also are worthy of having abundance. I wish you all the best for this week. I mean, in general, not just for this week. I wish you all the best in general, and specifically for this week, I wish you a lot of fun. I wish you more fun than you have right now, because I think you're not having a lot of fun right now. And I'm excited to hear back of what you may have not seen and what was like just around the corner. So, dear Cancer, I hope you have a great week. I mean, you will have a great week. You just need to look. Okay, I see you soon. Bye.